Hey guys, my name is Ben Howard and we're out here at Holston Creek Reds to play around with the Loft lineup. So I've got every disc and every plastic that Loft produces. I've got two hydrogens. This one I think is going to be more my putting putter, with this be my driving putter. This one you probably noticed from the One Speed Disc series, but I like the feel of this one a little bit better than this one because it's in their baser plastic and it feels a little bit lower profile, a little bit shallower. I don't know if it actually is, but it just feels that way. So I might be able to get a little bit more clean shots out of this one than I can with this one, but be curious to see how well they putt. And then I've got their mid-range, which is, I believe, supposed to be overstable mid-range. It's the, what is it? I can't remember now. Silicon. And this one, it's very glidey, but slightly overstable. If you look at the profile, it reminds me a lot of Compass or let's see, EMAC Truth, but it's definitely a little bit more overstable than those. And this is their glow plastic. It feels a lot like Lucid plastic from Dynamic Discs, but very nice, very comfortable. And then finally, we've got their driver, the bohrium, which got their signature series. This one, it's a 14 speed, supposed to has like the same flight numbers as a destroyer, basically. But if you look at the underside of the rim, it's very rounded off, which makes it a little uncomfortable. But once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It's got a nice flight to it. Got a little bit of turn, but then it fades fairly hard. It feels very nice forehand and backhand. Surprisingly, I didn't think you'd actually feel as good as it does with how that rim feels, but definitely should be an interesting video out here. Got a nice mix of long and short holes, so should be able to get a full range of everything. All right, so we're on hole 1, par 3, 192 feet. Trying to decide if I want to go straight or I think I'm gonna try the forehand with the silicon, however you say that. Just because I like the forehand play on this hole a little bit better, just makes this gap a little bit wider. Okay. Not bad. Feels very nice for a forehand. Doesn't feel finicky like some other mid-ranges can for a forehand, but definitely like to hit that cleaner. So if you watched my other video where I threw the hydrogen, you'll know that the more premium plastic one's very, very straight. So I'm going to try this base plastic one out and see if it's got a little bit more flip to it or if it's about the same. Should probably be about the same fresh out of the box, but let's see. Yeah, about this. I don't know. It had a little bit of overstability to it, but it's probably just because I didn't throw it very hard. All right, on hole 2, par 3, 250 feet. I'm going to try the forehand again. Oops. This one, I want to throw this one a little bit hyzer, right? This tree straight ahead of us. Just try and get it to land on a little bit of a skip angle, give me a good skip. Get as close as I can. Oops. Give you a little kick, sorry about that. Just like that. Yes. I don't know if that'll be a putt, but that should be, it might be in circle too. Oh, we'll see. All right, well, this will be the first chance I get to really see how well these putt. This base plastic's a little bit more slick than I would like in a putting putter, but you just gotta get a good grip. And just down to the left a little bit, swinging on the right. Nope. Whatever. That'll probably be the only thing that'll hurt me during this video is this isn't, well, I could probably try the other one because it might be a little bit grippy. I don't really remember how grippy it is, but that's the one thing about this base plastic is it reminds me a lot of a like K3 from a Castoplast, but it doesn't have any of the grip. So it kind of feels like a cutting board almost. All right, so on hole 3, par 3, 240. Basket's just straight ahead. Biggest thing to worry about is got kind of a low ceiling. I think I can probably get the hydrogen there. Just have to hit it really clean. Stay high. Oh, okay. That'll be like a 40-foot putt. We'll see. I'm going to give this base plastic one more chance. I think I'm going to switch the other one. You left. Oh, okay. Right, here, we'll try this one. This won't count, obviously. Ooh. Okay, yeah, definitely putt with that one. I got a lot more spin off of it. I prefer to have a grippier putter. There's some, like, I think it's like K3 soft or something that's like too grippy for me, but this is a really good feeling putter for me. All right, well, now I get to try out the bohrium on a distance line, which is very nice. It's got a little bit of early turn to it, so I need to put it out to the right just a little bit, but not too much, because it does finish fairly hard. But it goes about as far as most of my distance drivers. Yeah, so you got a little bit of turn, then it just comes right back. I didn't hit it very well, but I still went very far. Yeah, so if that basket's 440, I probably threw this probably about 380, 370. Probably not that far, honestly, but let's see. Ugh. I'm gonna try. Still not too sure about the base plastic hydrogen, but I'm gonna try throwing it again. See if I can throw it better than I can putt with it. That's so nice. As you can see there, I even got it on nose up, and it still just pushed dead straight. There we go. Yeah. All right. On hole 5, par 4, 340. Basket's about, well, the fairway goes about 150 to 200 feet straight, and then it cuts right where it goes about 150 feet to a basket that's on the side of a hill. So in this shot, you really just got to get to one of those gaps. If you're between them, you're screwed. If you're shorter along of them, you're pretty screwed. You can go over, but it's very scary. So I'm going to try and throw the mid-range on a little bit of anhyzer, see if I can get it to flatten out and push straight. I want to go to the longer gap because it's a little bit bigger, but let's see what I can do. Okay. Well, that actually lined me up with the short gap, so that works, I guess. Okay. Didn't line me up as well as I would have liked, but I got a patent pending turnover shot to it. Just gotta remember, like I said, you would much rather be short of it than long of it, because it drops down a good 15, 20 feet right behind the basket. Uh-oh. Drop. Well, I might have parked hole 7's basket. Oh, yep, sent it long, but luckily I'm not out of bounds. Just got to actually get a nice look at it. Might as well give it a little bit of a run. A little short, but luckily it sat. Definitely not what you want to do. I'll come back on this one, but oh my gosh, don't roll. We're on hole 6, par 3, 180. Basket's just dead straight ahead. Really just got to have something else sit around the side of this hill. It's a little bit downhill, so don't need to throw it as hard. Just let the disc glide straight. So this is really perfect disc for this hydrogen. Oh, dang it. Sit. Okay, I can get up and down from there. I'm going to try to see how the silicone does on like a approach style shot. I'm going to throw it soft on some anhyzer, see if it actually pulls out of it or not. Okay. It tried to, but it's definitely got too much glide for that type of shot unless you can actually, I mean, you could practice with it and get that down, but definitely a little bit too much disc for that type of shot. Ah, dang it. There we go. All right, we're on hole 7. It's a par 3, 250 or 260. Let's see. Trying to decide whether I want to try and throw like a more of a spike hyzer shot with this. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this silicon because I haven't thrown it backhanded yet. I want to see if I can actually have it. See what degree of overstability we're working with here. Oh, that's a lot more stable than I was giving it credit for. Oh, almost. All right, on hole 8, par 4, 402. Basket's up here on the top of this dam. Really just gotta be careful. You don't want to go long because it drops down behind the basket. But this is a drivable par 4. Really need to get those 2 strokes back. I lost on hole 6. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get this out there. Put this on a little bit of anhyzer, see if I can get that little bit of understability this disc has to just drag it to the right, and then the overstability pull it out of it. Got a little bit of a tailwind, so it should help. Just got to make sure I get this nose down. Oh, and the cart path beyond is OB, so really don't want to turn this over too much. Too overstable. Sit. Okay. I ended up just throwing it dead straight, but I should have a fairly easy approach shot for the birdie, but we'll see. End up going long on that hill. Oh. No. There we go. All right, guys, we're on hole 9, par 3, 260. Just straight ahead, slightly downhill. I think I want to try and do, I honestly just might throw all 3 of them on this tee shot just to kind of see. But I'm going to, first one, the one I'm going to count, so I'm going to throw the bohrium forehand hyzer, see if I can get it to pop up and fade out just on top, over the trees just to the left of the basket. Got a little bit of headwind, so I'm going to throw it on a tiny bit more hyzer than I would think. Ooh, come back. Wow. Yeah, that thing flies nice on forehands. Let's see. I'll go ahead and try the silicone. I'm going to throw this one on a bunch of anhyzer. Try and get it to move back to the right. Flatten out. Ah, nope. That thing is really beefy. Had the right distance, but not quite the right shot. All right, and so the hydrogen. Just high, a little bit high. Just throw it flat and high. I'll get in the bucket. Oh, almost. Let's go ahead and cash it. Stay high. Oh, yeah. That was such a good putt, too. All right, guys, that finishes up the Loft Discs only round out here. I'm I've been throwing them for a little bit. I haven't thrown them a ton. This is the most I've ever thrown them, but like the bohrium is so nice. Like it's very flat. I didn't think it was gonna be as flat as it was, and I figured if it's gonna be flat, then it might be like more overstable than it is. But that might go in my bag as like a distance forehand shot because I don't have that. Really have that. I kind of have that with the photon, but that thing actually will flip for me on my forehand, so might keep that in the bag. The silicone might. I like to try in some other plastics and see if it's because that might be the most overstable version of it. It's nice. It's just kind of overlaps with a few other discs in my bag, so might need to trade that out for something else. But here, let me get over here. Some darn in the sun. Yeah, all three of those discs are really nice for certain shots, and like they're not. They're all slightly different in their own way than a lot of other discs. Like the silicone is like more overstable than like a gator type disc, but it's not quite a Justice or like a something like that. It's got a lot more glide than that. And then the bohrium's got like that weird little bit of early turn, even when I'm not throwing it that hard, but it has a really stable finish to it. And then the hydrogen's just such a good throwing putter. If I didn't have the fierce in the bag, that thing would be going in like almost immediately because it just goes so straight. Even on like shots where I'm trying to throw it nose up or I'm trying to put on some hyzer, it's just going dead straight. Very nice. But yeah, so if y'all haven't picked any of them up, definitely would recommend them all for those types of shots I'm saying. But yeah, if you have any other brands you'd like me to try, let me know. I've got one other set that I'm probably going to do. Not really sure when I'm going to come back to it. Probably be more towards the end of the one speed disc series I'm doing. But yeah, let me know if you got other brands, anything like that. But thank y'all for watching. Bye.